made it to Coimbra. I've just got off the bus now. Oh my gosh. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I hate the transport here in Portugal. It is horrible. Horrible. Oh. It was absolute chaos at that bus station. Not the one I arrived at, but the one in Lisbon. I was literally being sent. Like, it didn't really have a destination. Usually your bus will have like a destination, for example, if it's not going to like a major city, and it'll stop there. Like it'll stop on the ways, and then the major destination is where it terminates, kind of thing. But this one didn't really have one, and on the screen it didn't like, I was trying to figure out what the major destination was because it didn't tell me on my ticket. So I asked this one bus conductor, driver, whatever, and he was like, yeah, it's this one, it's the one after, it's this platform, but it's the one after. So I was like, fine. I waited for them to leave, and then I asked the next person next door, because I was like, I'm not missing this bus, like I don't miss buses. It was just that one time. It's the same company, because that's most of the buses run with this company. And then I'm like, no, and you don't just trust one driver, never trust one conductor. So I went next door, asked him, and he kept pointing over to the screen or whatever. So then I tried to figure out that the destination was, I think, Braga, something like that. I looked on the map, and then I asked another one, and he said it was the platform 6 or 7. So I went there, and then I asked one of the bus drivers. He was like, no, it's 7, like it's definitely 7. And then I went to 6 or 7. I asked another guy at 6 because there was no one at 7, and the bus was like, he didn't know, and he was like, you have to go to the ticket office to get a ticket or whatever. Because I was getting annoyed then. I was like, none of you guys, all of you guys are telling me to go from platform to platform, like you guys, I'm just like running around like a headless chicken kind of thing. And then I went to the ticket office. So what you basically have to do is you have to go to the ticket office even if you have a ticket online, and you show them the ticket. And this was 10 to 12, and I was freaking out then because there was just people everywhere, and I literally had to be horrible, be like like a real local, and I just like was pushing people because they weren't listening. I was like, excuse me, like trying to push through the crowds to get to the ticket. Oh, sorry, let me see if I'm going the right way. I gotta go down that road. Yeah, push through the crowds to get to the ticket office, and no one was listening. So I literally was just pushing people, and then I eventually got there, quickly got it, and I was pushing people to get back, and I couldn't get through the crowds. So I had to go behind the buses. That's not very safe, I know, but you have to go behind the buses and all that. And then eventually, yeah, I made it to the different platform, and by then I was kind of freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, is this the right bus now? So I pushed through the crowds again to the front of the queue, and I was like, is this the right bus? To the bus conductor. And like there was no, I was literally just speaking English to anyone. I wasn't even attempting using their language, because let's be honest, I'm not very good at this language. And right then I was like, is this really the right bus? I was like, just please tell me it is, honestly. I need to cross the road. Yeah, so I made it on the bus, and I was just like, thank God, because that is literally, it was so stressful, and it's just rubbish. The transport systems here are just absolutely rubbish. Like, it's just terrible. Anyways, I'm walking to my hostel. It's like a 30-minute walk. I've got 20 minutes left. Checked in, and then I went to go do my laundry. I've just come back from doing my laundry. It's the last time I'm gonna have to do it before I go back to the UK. So it's the last time I'm like doing it abroad. It cost me 15 euros to do that. Like, I feel like that's the most expensive, like, not even, how do I say it? It's the most I've paid to do my laundry on this trip, I think. because that just sounds ridiculous. Like, yeah, that was rubbish. I had to put in, like, obviously I did 2 loads because I've got darks and whites, and then I had to put in both of them for the dryer twice because it's not hot enough. Yeah, that was really expensive. 15 euros. I don't know who told. Also, like, my parents keep telling me, like, they're like, oh my gosh, Portugal's like such a cheap country kind of thing. And I'm like thinking, okay, before I went, and I was like, okay, cool, you know, fair enough, like, it'll be good for me, you know, like, at least I'll get a break from, you know, spending so much in other countries. But actually, no, it's a lie. Like, don't know who told them that, but what I found personally is that is not true. Like, I pretty much paid the same prices for eating out in Portugal that I have in basically every single country except maybe like Poland or Hungary, something like that. But like, it's all been the same, except like things are paid more. For example, like the laundromat, like I think that's the most expensive one, or the most I paid for it. Everything else has pretty much been like the same. Like, I don't see where the cheap factor is coming in, because like their public transport is the same and it's crap, so you end up missing shit, and so it's worse if not. And then like there's a few things in the shops maybe that are cheaper, but that's if you're cooking for yourself, you know, like if you're living here and cooking for yourself, then yeah, I can see like kind of the cheap factor can come into play, but it's not everything. Like, everything is more or less the same prices as like the UK and stuff like that. So I'm like, don't be fooled, guys, don't be fooled. Yeah, you need a budget for things like this. Yeah, so I'm on my way back to my hostel to get rid of all the laundry, and then I'm going to probably go out for food or find a restaurant, and that is the plan. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to my hostel. It's, you know what, the hostel's alright, but I feel like it's really dirty as well. Like, the bathrooms and stuff are downstairs and it looks really dingy, and I had to like clean my locker and everything because it was like disgusting. Anyway. Good morning, guys. It's my only like full day here today in Coimbra, so it's kind of overcast as well, so yeah, so we're gonna just walk around. I haven't really pinned anything on the map for this place. Like, I'm just literally just gonna walk around and stop when I want to, see what I like, kind of thing. Figure it out as I go along. That's the plan. I'm in this park. It's right across from where I'm staying. Yeah, so that's the first thing I've seen. Don't know if I want to climb those stairs. Oh gosh, I don't even know what's up there. Should I? Who knows, we'll see. But yeah, that's the plan. Last night was just like, the place I ended up at was kind of like last resort. Like, I walked around and around, and it's basically kind of like Lisbon, where you need reservations and stuff because it gets so booked up. Like, the place I wanted to go to originally was like a tapas, but it looks so nice. and there was just no availability, and there was just people everywhere on the streets singing and stuff, so like there was just crowded everywhere. And I walked around and around to local streets, like down alleyways kind of thing, and everything, there was just nothing. Yeah, so I ended up at that place. It was alright. The cod though, it said cod on the menu as tapas, so I was expecting like fish cod, but it ended up being like fritters. Like I feel like there was more mashed potato in there than fish. Like anyways, it was fine. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I really wish the water was on, because I took some photos here and I just know if the water fountains were on it would have looked so much better, but they're off, and I just know there's going to be loads of people later. I mean, there's people around already. Like the time slot that I came, I was just like, perfect. But that is it. Just imagine the water fountains. This is so nice. I'm going to sit right here, guys, and just chill, because I don't know what else there is really to see. Like, I've walked around quite a bit. I walked around last night. I might walk through the streets again. In the alleyways. Sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night. There was literally like, I don't know if they were Brazilian band or whatever, but they were literally, it sounded like they were right outside the window. They were down the street, like across the road, not by the park, but like there was like this open area where there were restaurants and stuff, and they were there and they were banging their drums the whole night. Oh my gosh. And then this morning, like, these motorcyclists sounded like they were having like their whole gang revving their engines and everything outside the window as well. So I was just like, I literally woke up with one and I was just like, okay, I'm done. Like, let's get ready for the day kind of thing. Yeah. So a bit is understatement. I'm a lot tired. But it's fine. Like, I know everyone's like, go visit the university. Well, not everyone. Like, That's been a recommendation online a lot, like go visit the university library or whatever, but like, I'm sorry, that doesn't interest me. Like, it's interesting, but then like I'm not gonna pay like 20 quid to go see a library, like, no. It's probably less than 20 quid, but you get my point. Like, even if it is one of the oldest universities in Europe, I think, could be wrong. I don't even know where it is. So I know some like Chinese woman when I was by the park earlier, she was asking me where the library is, and I'm like, I have no idea, but I can search it for you on the on my phone if you want. And then she had a map and she was like, no, it's fine, I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, I don't know where anything is either. Yeah, it's a nice town. It's a nice, quieter. I say that in contrast to last night, but it is quiet in the day. Like, it's Sunday, like a lot of stuff is closed. You know, I thought a lot more would be open, even though it is Sunday, because like a tourist and stuff. But it looks like actually a lot is closed, unless they're gonna open up just this afternoon or this evening. I have no idea. Like a lot is closed. Like, there was a market on the way down to like town from where I am, because I'm like up kind of like a hill. Mercado, I don't know how to say it. But it was like a market when I was walking out with my bags. I would have liked to go into there, but I feel like it was just like a fish market or meat market, I don't know. But yeah, that's closed today. Oh, check the fountain. It's changing. How cool is that? Around, saw some streets. I saw a lot of it yesterday or last night, and then struggled to find a supermarket. Like, there's supermarkets here so useless, like so useless. Oh my gosh, like there's literally nothing in them. They're like mini supermarkets, but there's literally like the cashier, and then there's like the little strip of space in front of the cashier, and that's your supermarket. That's it. That is the mini supermarket, but there's like nothing in there. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I literally just wanted to cook some pasta and like some like a tomato sauce or whatever, but that looks like that's not happening. And I was like, going off at 4 o'clock. I'm kind of hungry now, but I can't be asked to go out again, so I'm just gonna wait a while and then go out later, maybe to a different part of town and see, and just go out earlier and see if we can actually get a table somewhere. Yeah, I kind of seen what I want to see in the city. There's not much. It's a good place if you want to just chill for like a day on the way to Porto, if you're like driving or traveling like a lot. But in terms of really things to do, I think it's a struggle. It's a nice street and stuff, nice walk around, but it can be quite boring. That's the only thing. But yeah, see you guys later. the bus station, I stopped at a brunch restaurant and I got some food, which you'll see now. It was really nice, definitely recommend. They got loads of cute options, very aesthetic. The coffee though was cold and I asked for extra hot, which annoys me. It was like, it wasn't cold, but it was like, it wasn't hot. It was like between warm and hot. Like when I want coffee, I want hot coffee. I had problems with, would not recommend the place I stayed at. Like, absolutely not. I had problems with the staff there, and they were kind of shitty, and their customer service was horrible, and the hospitality was not good at all, and it wasn't a very clean place. I'm not even gonna give you guys you know, the name because I don't recommend it. And to be honest, I'm not sure I'd ever come back to Coimbra. Like, the one thing that I did want to see, I don't know if I mentioned it, was botanical gardens, but like yesterday I was really lazy, and today I thought about waking up early to go see it, and I was just like, ugh. Yeah, that was maybe the one thing I kind of did want to see that I didn't really see, but like there's not too much to do in this town. Oh my gosh, I feel ill. Like walking with your heavy bag on your stomach that's just full from eating is like, it's not ideal. Yeah, I can fit through there. Sorry buddies. There we go. Yeah, I can fit through there either. Yeah, so anyways, that is my recommendations. I was just gonna go to a pastry shop or like a cafe, just get coffee and like a pastry, but I knew most of the pastries were gonna be really sweet and stuff, and they're more like dessert. And I'm kind of gonna be on this bus around lunchtime, over lunchtime, so it's not gonna be like, I'm gonna be kind of skipping that, because when I arrive it's like in the afternoon. It's only like an hour and a half journey, so it's not bad at all. But so I wanted to get something for like brunch and lunch. Yeah, so that was good. And yeah, that's all I can say for Coimbra. Like I wouldn't say it's like destination you have to go to. Like yeah, the people next to me at the brunch restaurant, I'm kind of nosy sometimes, especially when people are close to me. They're talking, and then she's like out of nowhere, so why did we come to Coimbra? I was laughing in my head. I was just like, that's funny. Not that it meant anything. It was just, I don't know, I just found it funny. I was like, yeah, there's not much to do here, girl. I get that. Like, yeah, that's it. This is the bus station. Through there. Like, it's through there. I kind of forgot where I came through. Porto, my last stop on this trip. I'm kind of sad about that, but yeah, I'm excited to be in a new city, exploring, so many things to see. I've got so much pinned on my Google Maps to see. It's so exciting.